So, what do you want? We've got a good mackerel today, but...
Then I want that. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to tell you. I'm actually getting married soon.
Wait, are you serious?
My name is Mei Sawada. I'm a 23-year-old hostess. I started working after I graduated middle school, so it's been about 8 years. Man, I can't believe I've made it this far. There's a reason I had to start working after graduating middle school. It happened when I was in my second year of middle school. It was Christmas Eve. What is it, Mom? I just bought the cake, but... May, you need to get back now! Dad is... My father passed away in an accident. It was raining the day before, and on that day, it was snowing. The road was frozen, and a skidding car came crashing into him. He wasn't the only casualty from the accident, so it was on national news for a while. Thankfully, we received your father's life insurance. We've also got the victim's insurance as well. You don't have to worry about anything, May. What are you on about? What about your condition, Mom? My mom has a heart condition. If her body goes through heavy exercise, her heart starts to fail and she feels strong pain. So she's always been a housewife ever since she got married to Dad. And whenever she comes to school events, she cheers me on while sitting down. She can't even yell while standing up. All my life, my father had protected my mother and I. But now he's gone, that means I have to be the one to protect Mom now. I'm gonna start working once I graduate middle school. What are you talking about? No legitimate company would hire a middle school grad. I'll do something about the money. You need to go to high school. Please. My mum was pleading to me, so I thought about finishing high school, but in my third and final year of middle school, my mum's condition got even worse. She had to be admitted to a hospital. Mum, I'm gonna get a job. You can't convince me otherwise. May, I'm so sorry. I wish I was a stronger mother. Yeah. Don't be so depressed, Mum. I'm here to save us both. And so, I started looking for a job. By the looks of it, my only option is to work as a hostess. And so, I stepped into Kabuchiko for the first time in my life. I put on makeup and dressed as nicely as I could. I look like an adult. They have to hire me.
Wait, I haven't seen you around here before.
Please let me work here.
Huh?
I want to work here.
Wait a minute, hold on.
I want to work here, please.
You're like Sen from that movie. What's it called? Spirited Away. Just because you say that you want to work here doesn't mean that I'm going to let you.
No way. I thought this would work.
Alright, fine. Just sit there and I'll ask you why you're here.
The woman I met in the first store I walked into was Mama Angie. She was pretty, but I could tell right from her voice that she was a guy. She was a drag queen. She handed me a cup of orange juice, almost like she knew my real age. Then she sat me down and listened to my life story.
I see. So that's why you wanted to become a hostess, huh?
I can't drink yet, but I'll do my best, so please.
Well, I'm sure that there are places that'll hire you, but those places will force you to drink or smoke. Maybe they'll even force you to sleep with your customers.
Sleep? Like, on a bed?
Oh my god, you're so innocent, so cute! God, compared to you, I'm such a dirty adult. Sleeping is when you bang someone. Do you understand? It's nothing good, okay? You need to avoid it.
What?
And you're not even 18, are you?
What?
I can tell just by the look on your face you seem like a middle school student.
I'm in my last year of middle school, but I'm gonna start working once I graduate. I have to protect my mom.
You should be the one being protected, you know?
That doesn't matter. My mom is in hospital, and it's not cheap keeping her in there. The money my dad left us is going to run out in no time. I don't know what I'd do if I lose Mum too. For some reason, I started sobbing on the spot. After my dad died, I was busy consoling my mum. I didn't have a chance to cry and let all that sadness out. Maybe that's why I'm sobbing my eyes out right now. If that's the case, it couldn't have happened at a worse time.
I can't say anything that'll make you feel better. Come on, cry your eyes out.
After crying for about 10 minutes, Mommy Angie handed me an ice pack.
If your eyes get swollen, your mom's gonna know that you cried.
Thanks.
What's your name, by the way?
May Sawada.
May, huh? How do you write that in kanji?
You write it like this. Here.
I see, that's too good of a name for you. From now on, your name is Meriru.
But I thought I was supposed to turn my name into one syllable.
I'm not that grandma from Spirited Away, you know. From now on, you'll be using that name here. You're young and pretty, so I think it's a name that fits you perfectly.
Using that name here? Wait, what?
When you graduate from middle school, come here again. I'm going to make the most of you.
And so Mama Angie picked me up, and after graduating middle school, I started working at her store as a custodian and a part-time hostess. And when I became 18, Mama Angie formally introduced me to the Hostess Club. She's been working out the details with the club for months. She wanted to make sure that I would be making enough to support my mother, and I have been working at the club for 5 years now, but the time has finally come for me to quit my job. I can't believe you turned your bar into a legitimate restaurant, and you have a kid now. It's incredible.
Well, when your favorite man asked you for a favor, you listened to him.
Your favorite man, huh? By the way, Mom.
So, what do you want? We've got some good mackerel today, but...
Then I want that. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to tell you. I'm actually getting married soon.
Wait, are you serious? Who is this man? It better not be some kid working at the club. He'll put you through hell, you know.
Of course not. It's one of my customers.
Man, he's super handsome. Oh, you little brat, I'm so jealous.
His name is Sensuke Shiorama. He's 25, but he came into our club the other day and passed out from drinking too much.
Aw, that's adorable. I just want to go and gobble him up.
What are you, a shark? But anyway, I was taking care of him, right? But when he woke up, he started apologizing to me. He said he felt bad and wanted to take me out to dinner, and that's how things started.
Aw, that's amazing. That's like how a normal person would start a relationship.
Right? And that was last year. He proposed to me yesterday. That's great timing. But I haven't met his parents yet, so I wanted to ask you for tips on what to say to his parents and whatnot.
Oh, but you should ask that to your own mother. I've never been married, so I'm sure she's much more qualified than me.
But you know how I'm a middle school grad, right? I thought maybe his parents wouldn't want us to get married. Worst case scenario, they might even call the marriage off.
Yeah, that could happen.
When my mom found out that I was working as a hostess, she cried every day for a couple months. I can't bring this up to her yet, not until I get an okay from his parents.
Alright, let's think of a way to leave a great first impression on them. I've looked after you like you are my own daughter. I want this marriage to succeed.
Thanks, Mom. And so after talking with Mama Angie about my strategy, I decided to dye my hair brown and put on minimal makeup and accessories. I dressed modestly and put on a one-piece dress to not stand out too much.
Whoa, you look a bit different today, May.
Yeah, I tried dressing as modestly as possible. What do you think?
I love it. You're beautiful no matter how you dress.
Thanks, but that wasn't what I was asking. Do I look normal? Like I'm not a hostess?
You don't have to worry about that too much.
But I feel like you're too laid back about this, Sensuke. The reason I was so worried was because I knew what Sensuke's parents were like. His family is almost what you'd see in a TV drama. Sensuke's father is a famous investor, and his family is very, very rich. That's why I was worried about marrying into his family. Hopefully they like me.
I'm back, Mom, Dad.
Welcome back, Shunshuke, and this must be...
That's right. This is my girlfriend, Mei Sawada.
It's so nice to finally meet you, Mrs. Shiroyama. Man, she seems a bit intense. Hopefully she's not too mean. Shinsuke always dresses nice, but at a quick glance, you can tell that he's from a super rich family. That's why seeing his mother made me a bit nervous. But I've dealt with lots of rich people at work before. I can do this. Shinsuke showed me to the dining room where I met his father. He looked exactly like the rich people that always came to my hostess club, and I freaked out a little bit. And he looks nothing like Shinsuke. How in the world did Shinsuke end up so good looking? There was a bunch of teacups on the table. Lunch hadn't been prepared yet, and I could immediately tell that I wasn't welcome. I'm just going to cut to the chase. I want you to give up marrying our son.
Mom, why would you say that?
Our family is pretty famous around here for being rich and successful. Plenty of people have tried to approach us wanting a piece of our fortune. We've looked into the background of every girlfriend Shunshuke has ever had, and you're the worst of them all. You don't have a father, you only graduated middle school, you work at a hostess club. That's about the worst combination anyone could ever have. I'm sick to my stomach just thinking about it.
Take that back! And besides, she lost her father in a car accident when she was young. That's why she needed to start working after graduating from middle school to support her mother. That should be respected and admired. How could you discriminate her like that?
I don't care why you are the way that you are. Nevertheless, you're unfit for my son. Right, honey?
Yep, I'll bring some of my employees to your club later. They'll tip you well. That should be enough compensation, don't you think?
I knew they weren't gonna like me, but I didn't think they'd discriminate against me this openly. I couldn't believe what I was hearing, to be honest with you. But I can't fight back. That's the worst thing I could do in this situation. I tried to stay calm and look like my heart wasn't broken. That's when Shunshuke let out a big sigh and grabbed my hand.
Let's get out of here, May. I knew this was gonna happen. I'm sorry I even brought you here.
Shinsuke?
My parents have always been like this. I'm sick of it, quite frankly. And I thought they would celebrate my marriage, but I guess that I was just being naive. I'm sorry.
Shinsuke seemed a bit sad, but he quickly turned towards his parents and stared at them.
My brother is supposed to take over your business, so that means that you guys don't need me to be here. I'm cutting off all ties with you and I'm joining May's family.
What? We would never let you do that.
She's right, what are you thinking?
I don't want your money. I'm gonna go and make a living for myself. We're probably never gonna see each other again. See ya.
Wait a minute, Shinsuke. You just cut ties with your family, but are you sure you're fine with that?
I'm sure. I've never liked my family to begin with. They judge people based off status alone, and they pressured me into getting into a good college and getting good grades, and I'm just tired of them. I've never even hung out properly with my friends. Well, I'm pretty sure not every family is like ours, but because of my parents, I never properly figured out how to open up to others. When my boss dragged me out to a hostess club and made me drink until I passed out, I told myself that I was never gonna believe anyone ever again. But that's when you came into my life.
Oh, you're finally awake.
Huh? What the?
Don't get up so quickly. Your head still hurts, right? Oh, shoot. You're about to throw up, huh? Then throw everything up if that'll make you feel better.
I threw up all over the place, but you still treated me nicely. You just laughed it off, and every time I saw you, I fell more in love with you. I can't even think about getting married with anyone else, so would you marry me?
Of course, I'd love to. And so I introduced Shinsuke to my mother. When I told her I was thinking about quitting the hostess club and getting a day job, she started crying out of happiness. This is a good chance to move on with my career. Shinsuke is actually on board with moving in with my mother, and we're planning on renting a house when we get married. I told Mama Angie and my friends about the wedding, and I was really excited to let them know that I was marrying Shinsuke. Little did I know that that was going to happen on my wedding day.
Mom!
I finally found you, Shinsuke. Now let us go home!
I don't know how you found us, but you are not welcome here. I'm getting married with May, whether you like it or not.
Unfortunately, you can't have your wedding today.
What?
I tore up your wife's wedding dress. She can't wear this thing to her wedding. Now you've no choice but to call the wedding off.
I'm sorry to rain on your parade, but that's not May's wedding dress.
What? Stop lying. I already know there are only 2 weddings scheduled at this chapel today, and the other couple is going to be wearing a kimono for their wedding. This dress has to be hers. What's going on, Shinsuke?
Oh my god, you look so beautiful, May!
What the hell is that dress? Wait, why is she here? Well, why aren't you wearing a wedding dress? Well, because I'm a goth girl, obviously. That's right, I'm a big fan of gothic style clothing. I got so used to it that I wore it at the club as part of a big event. After that, I used some money to buy more gothic style clothing. I told Shinsuke about it after going on a couple's date together, but he said he thought it was cute. And that's why he agreed when I asked if I could wear a similar dress for my wedding.
Wait, what's going on here? Wait, what is this?
I have no idea.
This is embarrassing to admit, but my mother ripped someone's dress thinking that it was my wife's wedding dress. What? Are you for real right now?
What? It wasn't me, I swear!
What the hell's going on here? Sumire? Angie, why are you here? I was invited to her wedding. Why are you here? Well, my princess is getting married. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Wait, what the hell is this dress? This is supposed to be the dress my princess was gonna wear for her wedding. Wait, you mean the daughter of the head of the Yamamoto clan? That's right. According to the boss, this is supposed to cost around $30,000. The woman right over there did it. Do what you want with her. I'm gonna go and check if we can rent out any other dresses for the wedding. Wait, you're dressed like the groom. Thankfully, there's still time before the princess's wedding starts. We'll do something about the dress, so you focus on your own wedding. We'll take this woman with us, though.
Let go of me! Who do you think you are? I'm part of the Shiroyama family, you know. You are going to regret this.
Shut up and come with me. You're gonna be walking the virgin road of hell in a few hours.
No! Someone help! And so the man took Shinsuke's mother away. Apparently, the daughter of the head of the Yamamoto clan, which is a Yakuza organization, was having a wedding on the same day in the same chapel as us. The man who took Shinsuke's mother away used to be a member of the Yamamoto clan. Now he works in Angie's restaurant. I've met him a couple of times before, but he sounded like a real Yakuza there. He was very intimidating. And our wedding went smoothly after that. Now we're living happily with my mother.
Sorry about what happened that day.
Oh, don't worry. Shinshuke's mother is the one that should be apologizing. Besides, what happened to her?
Oh yeah, well, the wedding had to be postponed and the dress had to be remade, so we charged her about $200,000 for the fees it took to do all that.
$200,000?
The Shidoyama family in our clan has a bunch of connections, but that idiot acted alone that day. Her husband got a divorce with her and now she's working day and night at one of our factories to pay back her debt. We obviously charged the husband too.
I hope your princess gets to have a good wedding this time around.
Yeah, she's looking forward to it. She wants her dress to be even better this time around. By the way, Meru, did you get a day job yet?
I did, and it's incredible. I'm surrounded by Gothic-style clothing every day, and I'm in heaven. I get to buy it for cheap, so it's amazing. After getting married, I got a job at a retail store that sold Gothic-style clothing. I'm thankful I got to work as a hostess for so long, but now I want to work towards starting my own retailing store. And when that happens, I'm going to give Sumire and Angie a present, so you can look forward to that.